My name's Claire Wickham and I'm the Work Services Programme Manager for Action on Disability and Work UK. As part of my remit, I manage Total Disability Solutions. That's our research, consultancy and training section. We're called Total Disability Solutions because, unlike the rest of Action on Disability and Work UK, we'll provide solutions about any disability issue. It doesn't have to be work-focused, although part of our work does of course involve supporting disabled employees and their employers. So how do we work? Well, one of our great strengths is that we use the combined expertise of all of our staff. We also have a pool of disabled associates. Well, we call them associates. In fact, they are a resource of disabled consultants who have a wide range of lived experience of being a disabled person and professional qualifications. So we have a team of disabled trainers and consultants who combine these professional qualifications with lived experience to work with you to solve and resolve any issues you might have around disability. For example, we've team members who are qualified access auditors, HR professionals and staff with qualifications in career guidance and counselling. Because our team are all disabled people, this makes us much more effective. We're all grounded and we really understand that solutions have to work. They have to be practical and cost effective. We work with employers in a number of ways. We do support employers to resolve individual cases, but we can also work in a much more systemic way, particularly with medium to large employers. For example, we might work with an employer who's concerned that they're missing out on talent by not recruiting disabled people. In some cases, we find they're not recruiting disabled people at all. So we might look at their recruitment procedures to establish what's going on. How can they reach out to more disabled people and increase their pool of talent? Employers often contact us about retaining the skills of employees who've become disabled or who have a long-term health condition that's deteriorated. We know this is very common. The majority of disabled people who are in employment actually became disabled while they were working. For many employers, working with us can be very cost effective because, as you'll know, recruiting and training new members of staff is an expensive business. Some HR organisations have calculated you can spend in excess of £8,000 on recruiting and training a new member of staff. Whereas if you can find out the correct information, make some reasonable adjustments, perhaps draw down on government access to work funding, you can retain those members of staff and they'll continue to be productive. Often we find that reasonable adjustments are quite simple and have a minimal cost. For example, it might simply be a case of an employee having a specialist chair, or perhaps having their work tasks adjusted in a minor way. So by working with us, we can save you both money and time. We can also support you to improve the services you offer to disabled people. For example, are your customer-facing staff confident about communicating with disabled people? Do they offer them equality of service? And are you aware of and reaching the spending power of what's now called the Blue Pound? As a small organisation that's led by disabled people and one with considerable expertise, by working with us, you get solutions that are tailored to your needs. We don't believe in offering you general training courses or solutions. We believe in talking to you and finding out your actual situation and your needs. As well as this highly personal service and professional approach, we offer you a passionate commitment to supporting you and your disabled employees.